Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here. We are back playing Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Okay, I did a few things off screen, so I'm all ready to go. Edwin. Yes. That's right. Just got word from John. The guild's already paid your fares. Would you like to check in now, or it'd be best to stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you sure you've done everything you wanted to do in Ruin? Let's check in. All right. Just a little bit of paperwork for you to fill out first, if you don't mind. Sure. Checked in. No problems, it looks like. Feel free to make use of the port until the next flight arrives. So I wonder what it's going to make me check out. No, apparently nothing. Yay! Airship! Alright, off we go. Yes, let's... Hey, wait a sec. It's Clem. Yep, Clem and the orphans. The kids. What are all you doing here? Came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold. Just taking off without saying anything to us. You guys are meanie faces. The worst kind. Miss Chloe, do you really have to go? Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I was going to say goodbye, but I thought you were all out. I get it. They're out coming to Ruin. Feel kind of silly now. Hang on, though. That means Matron Teresa's. Glad to see we made it in time. Oh, hey. Oh, they brought Dumbledore. Cool. Matron Teresa, Jill, Hans. Duh, like we'd miss this. Cut it kind of close, though. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait till the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Hey, all's well that ends well, right? Jill seems terrifying. Just throwing that out there. Still let us know that you were leaving. Thought it'd be nice if we could see you off. And pay no mind to the old man in the corner. Oh, sir. Hey, Estelle? Heard that Joshua ran away from home. Oh, Matron Teresa told us what happened. I see. I'm sorry. I should have told you all. No, it's okay. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. Pray to Abios every day. Promise. I'll pray too. It'll come true if we all do. Oh, you guys. Oh, children. Thank you. I'll throw my prayers in the pile too. Estelle, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You do need to do your best, but don't overdo it. Put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, don't think I'd forgive myself. Jill, Hans. Yeah, I'll remember that. Estelle, please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's a little fragile in some ways. Matron, I'm right here, you know. Ha! Leave her to me. Kinda suspect she's gonna be helping us out more than anything, though. Well, Chloe, use this as a chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret. Simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Yes, I will. I promise. Bracers and students both aspire to the path of knowledge in their own ways. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember, if you ever run out of things to learn, do not become so overconfident you forget to learn. If you remember that, there's no obstacle in the world that can defeat you. Yes, sir. Final boarding call for the Cecilia bound for Zeiss. All remaining passengers should embark now. Whoops. That's us. Bye, guys. We'll be back, promise. Everyone, take care. Careful, guys. Better come back with some great stories. Bring Joshua back with you. Oh, don't worry. We'll beat him to a bloody pulp and then we'll drag him with us. Bye. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, so we're airbound. I wonder if I could have just gone through the tunnel. Probably not, since they got the tickets for us. This was probably necessary. Mandatory, more likely. Simon and Morano. Haven't met those two, even though they seem familiar. Then again, they recycle a lot of sprites. So, who the hell... thank goodness the pastor finally quieted down. Thought he was going to have a step in and have brain him in the head with his instrument. Till a while ago, he was playing some very bright tunes on his lute. He didn't force me to do it with him. Takes all kinds, I guess. Including pushy kinds. Olive. Estelle, enjoying your flight through the heavens? Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there's nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather is great and the sky is pretty, but we're almost a Zeiss Oliver. Should you really be drinking? Oh, come now, don't say that. Somewhere beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua. The pain he must be feeling on his solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, but that is entirely and exclusively my line. Now, these things never get too serious with you around. Guess it's a good thing. Kinda. Maybe. Shall I take that as the highest praise? I am relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I'd wondered if the words of the Phantom Thief had shaken you. I see that there is no cause to be concerned, however. You have the will of iron, Estelle. Oh, you're worried about me, Olive. That's kind of sweet. I remember I am a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of that pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Please, do not say I do not need a staffing today. I promise I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example, you purchased them because you wished for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. So the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden. Sire got me these clothes as a present. Joshua, maybe he'd like them a little. What's with that look? Forgive me, it's just more than I expected. Let us leave the topic behind for a while then. Come, Estelle, shall treat you to a legal cocktail. This is a bit tempting since we're in Ilia's Ice. Try not to drink the whole bar to yourself, Olive, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Don't worry, I'll use myself in a drink when it's poured by a lovely lady. You realize that's not something to brag about, right? Or, when Cher's forcibly drinking you under the table. Either time, you're going down. And not in a fun sense either. Your liver is going to excrete itself through loose and runny excrement because of how much you drank. People say you would eat liver, but no, yours came out. Have you ever wondered... Wait a second. Memory serves, it's a genetic trait to like liver. At least I remember someone saying that. I think it was probably my brother and his girlfriend. I don't know how true that is, though. It'd be interesting if it was. Hello, Estelle. Looking around the ship again? Pretty much. Never rode airships much before, so it's kind of new to me. I remember my first work trips on them and getting all excited, too. I'd never ridden an airship before my travels. I guess the circus didn't use airships much, huh? Do you guys ride around in orbital-powered carriages, then? No. Most of our carriages were single-horsepower variety. Mr. Harvey did have an old orbital drive carriage, though. Huh, okay. Now think about it. Whenever your trope visited, you guys were in a lot of covered wagons. You remembered! You touched your teacher's heart, my dear, sweet Estelle. Anyway, airships are still fairly uncommon outside of Liberal, as I understand it, especially as civilian vehicles. Most other countries prefer orbital-driven ground-based transport. The Europeans favor orbital-driven trains and have a pretty large rail system connecting their major cities. And Calverde and neighbors use orbital buses. Orbital buses? What kind of vehicle is a bus? A bus is basically a very large orbital carriage. It's like a little airship. You pay in advance and it takes you from place to place. It isn't nearly as fast as an airship, but the pace is gentler. It's easy to maintain and they're quite pleasant. Huh, neato. Kinda want to ride one now. Speaking of which, you've been to Calvard, right? Where'd you meet Zane then? Come on, I gotta hear the story. There's not much to it, I'm afraid. I was on an errand for Cassius. He needed me to deliver a document to Calvard's eastern quarter. That's where I first met Zane. I see. Gotta admit, can't imagine what a town full of Easterners would be like. It was exciting, very different culturally and exotic. You should visit if you get the chance. Take Joshua with you, because that'll be the time you'll have. The time that she has free. Not the only time in the world that she'll have. I don't know. I've thankfully been avoiding spoilers like the plague. Because there's nothing worse than playing a fantastic game, just having it spoiled out of nowhere. Now, yes, I think I've said this before, but I do like look for like bracer quests bullshit because there are hidden requests and dude, just fuck that. Oh, hi Estelle. Taking a walk to the ship? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, Chloe. What do you need to get back to Grensel? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? No, of course not. That'd be a little obvious. I just use normal flights like anyone else. I usually go back twice a year, once for New Year's and once for grandmother's birthday. So you're kind of used to passenger flight, huh? Oh, but what does Seek do then? Does he fly along at his own capital? Oh, well. Sieg, come here. I'm calling bullshit. See? Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. Well, that was a surprise, so Sieg can follow the ship? Cool. Gee! Sieg can fly at speeds of 1,800 sails per hour. Most airships cruise at around half that. So to Sieg, this isn't much. Faster than an evening stroll. Oh, I see. You are better than average falcon, aren't you, Sieg? Ski! Sieg's speed is the reason he's so useful for contacting the Royal Guard. For some reason, I can't use powered communications. Nothing in the country can carry a message faster than Sieg. I thought so. Remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during the thing with the mayor? Yep, there we go. Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Zeiss momentarily. Please be aware that the turbulence while landing, so we ask all passengers to take their seats. Strap in, strap on, kids. This is going to be bumpy. Okay. Cool. Women and children first. Well, okay. I thought the first person was a child, but nope. Just a boyish looking man. First stop should be the guild house here in Zeiss. We need to check in with Kilika. Kilika? A rather exotic name for a liberal. Sounds Eastern. What kind of woman is she, I wonder? You never give up, do you? To put it simply, capable. She is a flawless administrator and she's also a very accomplished martial artist. So she's quite lovely, but she doesn't have time for, frippery. I would advise caution, my dear Lenim. Now my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away to... Earthquake! Is this the fury of Kilika? Would you give it a rest already? It's an earthquake. Help! Dock is going to collapse. Run for your lives. Everyone, please calm down. Hey, Gerald. I remember you vaguely from the last game. Port is designed to endure high magnitude earthquakes. You can easily handle this small one. Please don't panic. See? Everything's fine. It stopped. Thank God, I guess it's over. Everyone, please come to reception in orderly fashion. Let's not panic. It's been a while since I've had an earthquake. That was so cool. You were screaming your head off. I don't want to hear that was so cool from you. That was a great way of getting welcome to Zeiss. Wasn't very strong, but attention, world. Please wait until I'm not on the scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. I'll sign that letter too. It's rare for us to get earthquakes in Liberal, though. Really? Chloe's right. Earthquakes are unusual here. Now we really do check in at the guild house to see what the damage is. Huh. It's almost like someone's fucking with things. I wonder why that is. So there's no serious damage to the central factory. Thank goodness. The city has remained calm for the most part. I believe there is little to worry about on that front. Yes, I understand. Please continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. Thank you for coming, Estelle. Scheherazade. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Haha, yeah, it's kind of been a while, Kilika. So what's up? As always, you're 2 steps ahead of everyone. It's good to see you again, Kilika. Likewise, I'm glad that you're here. You two should be Oliver Lynham and her Princess Claudia, I believe. Or should I say, Miss Chloe Rins. I'm Kilika. I handle the reception here at the Zeiss branch of the guild. A pleasure to meet you two. No, the pleasure is ours. My word. Your beauty eclipsed even what I had expected. Madame, allow your humble servant, Oliver Lynham, to improvise a song. According to Jean, you're both officially registered assistants, yes? Our assistants are free to use the rest of the area upstairs, just as normal bracers do. Feel free to use it to relax for meetings, etc. Thank you! Yes, but If you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Yes, ma'am. Wow, I think Hilva might even be harder on Oliver than Shara. Well, putting aside our repressed musician for now, how's the job situation looking? Are we snowed under? We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit, but... Huh? What's up, Kilka? You look like you're thinking about something. It's not a normal job, but I have a request from the guild. It is your position investigating the Sorority of Ouroboros. I'd like to check on something. This is a bit sudden. Could it be the weird earthquake? It's actually what you might expect. Would you investigate the earthquake that just happened? Investigate the earthquake? You mean go around asking people about the damage? Sure, but what does... Well, yes, that as well, however. 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at Wolf Fort. Lasted about 10 seconds and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. 2 earthquakes then? That's worrying. There's one particularly odd point, however. The earthquake at Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zeiss. Huh? That is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake centered there certainly should have felt here from the city, at least to a small extent. It was a weak quake, so it did possibly that we did simply not notice it. Still, your friend is right. It seems unusual, unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. No, I think I get it. Just like with our ghost weird stuff, this makes me curious too. We'll be happy to do what we can, Kilika. We should begin by asking around the city and the fort, I think. Yes, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information on the quake in the city, however. Expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Alright, so off to Wolf Fort. Well, ultimately, this might just be my personal suspicion, remember. It's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while working on other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Oh, yeah. We saw a new gospel too, so we really should go see Dita and Professor Russell. Actually seems like a good idea, yes. Let us delay our guild work until we say hello then. Come, let us unite with Dita in joyful hugs. I'll kindly ask you to not hug anybody, thanks. Still, let's over to Professor Russell's place. Okay, what jobs do I have? Stolen sign. Ooh, gotta get to that one. So I only need to do this one. Oh! They're calling us out. It was specifically for Estelle. Okay, well then. We'll get to that in the next episode, but right now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.